I figured out the problem. Hopefully you guys hear me now. Wow, I just did 3 minutes. I just did 3 full minutes without looking at the chat and just talking. You guys don't even know what I said. I could have said some fucked up shit. 3 minutes. You left the mute button on. No, this mute button wasn't on. I don't know. There's a new setting that's... Wait, but now you hear an echo? Is that true? Only one of you is saying there's an echo. Is there an echo? My fucking God, guys. Basically what I did to start the show was I talked about Brett Hankinson, Miles Cosgrove, and Jonathan Mattingly. So that's why I was waving my hands a lot. You guys know, arrest the fucking cops who killed Breonna Taylor. You can go back and read my lips. No, there's no echo. Whoever said there's an echo. Guys, that's all I really did. And I talked about what we were going to talk about on the show today. I guess I'll do that again. Sorry for the first 3 minutes of the show. We got some fuck no news today, guys. I've been watching a little bit of the RNC. I can't watch too much without feeling like I'm going to vomit. So of what I did watch, I heard Nikki Haley say that America is not a racist country. Thanks for that, Nikki Haley. American Airlines is cutting 19,000. Yes, that's 19,000 employees. A lot of those are frontline employees, which fucking sucks. Jacob Blake is now paralyzed from the waist down after being shot 8 times in the back. We'll be talking about that. And because we're going to need some fuck yeah news, because the fuck no news that's been coming in, King of Staten Island sent us a big old box that we are going to unbox here today on this show. Wow, deja vu. Kind of crazy. Can't believe that I did 3 minutes of the show without looking at you guys. It's the last time that I don't look at you guys again. Serves me right. Glenn Caesar even wrote in the super chat, "You're muted, Roxy." Like, damn. I don't even know. Happened to me on SEN today, too. There's like a new button that I have to hit that I haven't had to hit in the past. Who knows why that happens? It just motherfucking does. Let's go into the Streamlabs today, guys. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Before we get into today's topics, let's see what's going on in here. Adam Potasic says, day 4 of telling Roxy I admire her hustle and she's an inspiration to me and reminding her she's intelligent, beautiful, powerful, and a force of nature. Adam. Preach. Let's hear it, baby. Really appreciate that, honey. And I definitely could use it. These times are not a confident times. So, you know, tis what tis. All right. Also going in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Hello, Roxy. Love ya. Really love today's episode of SEN Live. Your drawings were awesome. As always, RJ, thanks for today's show. Unboxing? Interesting. I hope you and the Rockstars band have a happy, sunny, and fuck yeah, news-filled rest of your day. Bunnies back to you, Glenn Caesar. Especially Glenda, Susie, the good bunny, baby. She's never far. I'm glad you liked SEN today. My precious. It's really good. My impressions are on point. Yes. Oh, it is Jay Washington's birthday today. Yes, it's the second time I've heard that. And I know that if I don't text him right now, then I will not and I'll forget. So we're going to send him a text right now and we'll do it together. So now you guys will know what I text Jay Washington for his birthday. Roxy, speak English much? Okay. Let's see. Hi, honey. Exclamation point. Happy birthday. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. I'm texting you live from my show right now. LOL. Period. Today is a big one. So I hope you get all sorts of fucked up and have as great of a day as you can during these times. Period. Love you lots. And pouring a shot for you tonight for sure. Guys, what do you think about that text? Hopefully it's a good one. Texting with Roxy. It's a whole new segment. Texting with Roxy. It's a whole new segment. Yeah. All right. So thank you. And anybody who has any other questions, comments, concerns, clearly we should have concerns about Roxy today. Please just submit it into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, or in the super chat. You guys know the deal. You've been here for a minute. Maybe some of you guys are new. By the way, if any of you guys are new, send bunnies. Would love to know. Would love to know. Any newbies? All right. So going into the news, what do you guys want to do? Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, and then unboxing? How do we even tackle this right now? And there's all different levels of fuck no. I guess we'll start with the fuck no that is Nikki Haley saying America is not a racist country, because it's kind of quick. Really, all I have to say about that is, are you legitimately blind? She's too smart to say some shit like this. I was with Natalia last night, friend of the show, Natalia, and her parents actually invited me over for dinner last night, and I love her family. And it was a social distanced, masks on except when you're eating, far away, outdoor, amazing, so sweet. And I haven't had a home cooked meal in forever, like years. I mean, nobody's cooked for me in years. So it was really great to see her. But you guys know she's my most political friend. And it was interesting talking to her because she was just like, I can't believe Nikki Haley would let something like this out of her mouth, because what she's trying to say is like the country is not racist. It's individuals or whatever it is. But to me, it's just like, what the fuck? Are you, Nikki Haley, are you stupid? Are you seeing what's going on? Like, so you're just going to say that Black people are being murdered, but we're not racist. And what? So other Black people are making this up. And so they're protesting. Protesting what? Being treated fairly and equally? Yeah, that seems like a good use of our time and energy as people who are on the right side of this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Nikki Haley? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me ask you again. What are you talking about? The speakers at the RNC are like the most motley, fucked up crew of weirdos and degenerates sometimes. Like, I'm sorry, but just like who they had speaking, it's like, what is even happening here? And they're making fun of who is speaking on the Dem side. And it's like, should celebs be speaking on either side? I'm not sure. But at the same time, what is happening? Like, there was this one woman that was making fun of Eva Longoria for speaking for the Dems because she's like, she plays a housewife on TV. I'm an actual mom. And it's like, Eva Longoria is an actual mom as well. What do you mean by actual mom? Isn't a mom when you have kids? What the fuck are we talking about? Just so many stupid ass shit. And to say America's not a racist country is like, what? So this is the former UN ambassador who is trying to say that Trump is the right choice for the Republicans. And she says, Trump has always put America first. Huh? What? Like, I don't know anybody who thinks that. She also said Joe Biden and the Democrats are still blaming America first. Donald Trump has always put America first. He's earned 4 more years as president. This president has a record of strength and success. I mean, show me the success. Like, where as president has he been successful? What is happening here? But okay. The former vice president has a record of weakness and failure. Joe Biden is good for Iran and ISIS, great for communist China, and he's a godsend to everyone who wants America to apologize, abstain, and abandon our values. What nonsense. I mean, shenanigans. Obama and Biden let North Korea threaten America. President Trump rejected that weakness, and we passed the toughest sanctions on North Korea in history. I mean, like, we are in a global pandemic right now. You guys spent the majority of the RNC talking about being afraid that we're going to take away your guns. What are we talking about? Like, why aren't we talking about the issues that are what? What? She says, in much of the Democratic Party, it's now fashionable to say that America is racist. That's a lie. America is not a racist country. So you think that we're doing this because it's fashionable? It's fashionable? Oh. What? What is fashionable about saying something's racist? What? Huh? Who? I mean, what? Like, I know I'm not making full sentences right now because I can't decipher what she's saying because it makes no motherfucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. What are you saying? What are you trying to get at? No comprendo. Like, at all. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Makes no sense. Weston, who's asking about when Natalia is coming back on. I talked to her about it yesterday. I said, they said once a month. You said you'd be here once a month. And she was like, next week, I will come on. So we'll have her next week. I haven't been able to have anybody on because I've had an internet issue. But tomorrow, my Verizon hotspots go back to having the ability to have guests on, but then they'll run out at some point. But at least I can start again tomorrow trying to book some people until that runs out, until AT&T rectifies this fucking situation. Same with Spectrum. It's insane. Moving forward, 156 Impulse. Hi, Roxy. How are you? I agree with you on SEN about the Guy and Ben match. By the way, I'm so excited for the Batman. Patterson is my Batman. Maybe Pattinson. Hugs to you too, Impulse. Yeah, thanks for agreeing with me. It's fucked up. That shit's fucked up. Yeah. So there's all that. By the way, guys, Jay Washington already texted me back, like the mensch that he is. Let's see what he had to say. LOL. Thank you, love. These words mean a lot coming from you. I will for sure do my best. You're incredible. I'm obsessed with him. He is the freaking greatest. I mean, like bunnies for Jay Washington right now. Who does not love that guy? He always speaks his mind. He is a ride or die friend. It's so impressive what he's been able to do with willpower. Like, he's lost 140 fucking pounds. Just that takes such strength and ability to change. I love him. Also, he's uber nerdy and knows so much about comic books and whatnot, and TV and movies. Love talking to him. Love hanging with him. Love Jay Washington. I believe today is his 40th. And I wish that we were able to throw him some kind of blowout because that would be unreal. He's the shit. All right, moving forward. I guess 156 Impulse says I've been spelling it wrong all this time. Shit, that happens to me sometimes. 156 Impulse because you hear so many people say it that you spell it wrong. I've been there so many times. Okay, going on to more shitty news. Because why the fuck not? But we're finding ways to talk about it all. We can't just dig our head in the sand. And we will do some positive things as well. So just hang with me, guys, because we have to talk about it. American Airlines is cutting 19,000 jobs in October. So this is coming from BBC. American Airlines said it will cut 19,000 jobs in October when a government wage support scheme extended to airlines during the pandemic comes to an end. The world's biggest airline said the cuts on top of voluntary departures and leaves would leave its workforce 30% smaller than it was in March. 30% is a massive percent. United last month said as many as 36,000 jobs were at risk for them. So it's not American. American's not the only one. Germany has a major company, Lufthansa. I don't know if that's how you say it. Lufthansa. They warned they might cut as many as 22,000 positions. British Airways is slashing 12,000 jobs. I do have some friends who are in this industry, and that fucking sucks. It also will suck for us, as of course that will change the way that flights are and what's available. Doesn't mean that it will be forever, but this is going to be really challenging. And I feel awful for the people who work these jobs. Because you build your whole lifestyle around it a lot of times. The reductions come amid warnings that the impact of the pandemic will cause airline loss of more than $84 billion globally this year. 84 billion. It's crazy. In the U.S., the terms of a $25 billion government bailout barred airlines in general from making significant job cuts before the 30th of September. While airlines have called for further support, talks in Washington about an aid package collapsed this month without a deal. But I did see some people tweeting about this. Oh, Lufthansa. Thank you, guys. Lufthansa. Well, I definitely butchered that. I took some screenshots of a couple of tweets I saw that kind of broke this down, that made me be like, huh, what is happening here? Or maybe I thought I took screenshots and I didn't actually do that. Nope, there we go. Dan Price tweeted out and said, American Airlines is cutting 19,000 jobs, 30% of frontline workers. Yes, times are tough now, but in boom times, it made $7.6 billion a year a year in profit. Instead of saving for a rainy day, it spent $13 billion on buybacks and dividends over 5 years. And it just got $5.8 billion bailout. It's like, if you're getting a $5.8 billion bailout and you can't even make it past a couple of months to keep your 19,000 employees on, it's not great. It's not great. And I feel awful for people. Just, we're hearing about this more and more. Jobs getting slashed. And, you know, every job I have pretty much has cut me. And I know a lot of you guys as well. Just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Mega Commandi says, I lost my job back in March. Totally. Same. You guys see it, you know, like you saw that for a while I wasn't on SEN. And you see that I'm not on Screen Junkies anymore. And my rates other places have been completely slashed. And there was another job that I was supposed to be guaranteed, and then that went away. I mean, it's just, we see it. And it's just happening nonstop. It's happening all different places. And it's hard to even be judgmental of corporations right now, because you look at what they're having to do and it's like, who are we to say what the right move is right now? I mean, always the right move is treat people well, but I don't know what exactly that breaks down to as a business owner. It's challenging. So anybody who works for American Airlines or anybody who's lost their job during this time, my heart goes out to you. I'm one of you. I feel you. Weston says, Roxy, you're the type to literally make your own job. That's what I'm trying to do here now. Trying. But yeah, it's like, we just can't ignore what is happening here, which is that people are losing their jobs, and we're all going to have to figure out ways to like help one another through this fucked up time. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward, talking about probably the most depressing of the things we'll talk about today on the show, and then we will stop talking about all the depressing things. We only briefly mentioned this the other day, but we haven't really talked about the Jacob Blake story. This is awful. The police shooting of Jacob Blake has sparked so many protests. The protests are not what I'm calling awful. The shooting is what I'm calling awful, because they shot him 8 times. I'd first heard 7. Now I'm hearing 8. And his father, Jacob Blake's father, is now coming out and saying that his son, who survived, which is a miracle, is paralyzed from the waist down. Doctors don't know yet whether the injury is permanent, but his dad said, quote, I want to put my hand on my son's cheek and kiss him on the forehead, and then I'll be okay, as his father makes his way to go see his son. So this is coming from the Chicago Sun-Times, but again, every major publication is talking about this right now. The video is insane and disgusting and traumatizing. And I've been asked by many of my Black friends to not show any footage on here or any images of things that could be incredibly triggering. So I will not and do not, but it's out there if you guys want to see it and educate yourselves. Woof. Not even woof. 10 times more than woof. But Chicago Sun-Times says, when Jacob Blake's father talked with his son Sunday morning, the younger Blake was gearing up for a day of celebrating his son's 8th birthday. That evening, the father got word that his son had been shot 8 times by police officers in Kenosha, Wisconsin. 18 minutes later, he saw the now viral video. He said, quote, what justified all those shots? What justified doing that in front of my grandsons? What are we doing? end quote. Some witnesses say Jacob Blake, a 29-year-old black man who attended middle school and high school in Evanston, was simply trying to break up a fight Sunday evening. The cell phone video of the incident shows Blake walking around and opening up his car door before appearing to be shot in the back by police. His father said there are now 8 holes in his son's body and he's paralyzed from the waist down. Doctors don't know yet if the injury is permanent. Please, please let it not be permanent. Please. The elder Blake made the drive from Charlotte, North Carolina to be with his son in the hospital Tuesday. So that's today. And then that's when he said, I want to put my hand on my son's cheek and kiss him on the forehead and then I'll be okay. Then he said, I'll kiss him with my mask. The first thing I want to do is touch my son. He called the incident, quote, attempted murder, end quote. And he also said, quote, these 2 officers shot 8 shots inside my baby's back. At first, it catches you off guard and you become over the top emotional. Then you get to the point where you go from emotional to mad. Your child is not in danger of dying, but they took him to the edge. Jacob Blake's fiance and 6 children are getting showered with love. That's coming from his uncle Justin, who says that. And the family hopes to get both the children and his fiance into therapy concerning the shooting because he was shot in front of his kids. This story is fucking horrific. And part of me believes that if we were not in a pandemic right now and we were not in the biggest race battle of our lives fighting for BLM, that we wouldn't even be hearing about this, that I wouldn't even be hearing about this. So every time somebody is murdered, we need to keep the fire burning and be invigorated to do something about this so that we don't need situations like this to keep happening for us to make fucking changes. I mean, I don't even know how 170 days later I can still be saying Brett Hankinson, Miles Cosgrove, Jonathan Mattingly. Like, how can 170 days later, we're still talking about that? And they haven't been arrested. And they murdered somebody. They murdered an EMT, an essential worker, a woman, Breonna Taylor. And now they have shot somebody else 8 times. And it's not like that happened and then this happened and those are the only 2. I mean, there's dozens between there. How can we still be talking about this? And how could you have to shoot somebody 8 fucking times in the back in front of their fucking kids? Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't even know what else to say about it. And I'm here for you guys if you want to talk more about it, because I know a lot of us are isolated during this time. So we have these deep thoughts and these dark thoughts in our head, but we don't have anybody to talk to about them. So I'm here if you guys have anything you want to say about the matter. But really, it's more about just spreading light on it and making sure that we fight and rage against and let people know that we're not fucking okay with this. We're not okay with this. And we're going to do everything that it takes to make it so that police stop killing innocent Black people. So that police stop killing innocent people. Ugh. Yeah. Almosis says, how does this happen after George Floyd? I don't know. Matt Link says it's horrific, truly horrific. Daryl says people were whining about race relations when Obama was in office, but things got way worse now. Absolutely. Intelligence Cycle says police are taught in certain facilities shoot first and ask questions later, which is why we need to completely reorganize how these police are trained. Ben says, we are just as shocked in the UK. It's all over the news. We stand with you. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Fucking horrific. So my heart goes out to not just Jacob Blake, but his family, his friends, his fiance, his kids, to anybody else who was affected by this, which should be fucking all of us. To everybody. To everybody. Okay, so there is no great transition from that into getting out of fuck no news, but that will be the last of our fuck no news today, because it's one thing to break things down, and then it's another thing to remember that we have to like function as people in the world and be able to do things. And so I usually give myself a couple hours a day, and that's even a lot, to read the news and see what's going on and be up to date. And then I'm like, okay, enough. Now I'm going to watch fucking Broad City, which is what I'm binging right now, by the way. And it's awesome. But you need to be able to do other things, still fight the good fight, but like be a human being. So we're going to be a human being now. And we're going to give a shout out to The King of Staten Island, a movie I have not seen yet because I've been waiting for this box because I'm hoping that there is, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to put the brand like this. I'm hoping that there is the DVD in here so that I can watch it, but I'm hearing really good things about it. And I'm excited to see what's in here because they had me design something special that I can't wait to show you guys. So let's see. Opening this box, big box, I'll show you guys. Bigger than me. King of Staten Island, but I'm going to put it down as I open this. I'll show you guys everything that's going on in here. Okay. On the top, what do we got? Channel your inner King of Staten Island. The critically acclaimed, heartfelt comedy by Judd Apatow is now available on digital and comes to Blu-ray August 25th, which is today. So if you would like to pick up the Blu-ray for this, it is available today. It's also on digital, so please check it out. I'm a huge Pete Davidson fan. I'm super grateful that this was sent to me. Thank you to Universal Pictures. Thank you to The King of Staten Island and to everybody. This box looks fucking sick, so let's go through it. Can always use... Oh, this is awesome. Can always use some more hats. This is an FDNY hat. I haven't seen the movie, but I do hear that it's loosely about... We know that Pete Davidson's dad died in 9/11, and I hear that there's like tones of that involved. So I'm not exactly sure, but it also says The King of Staten Island on the side. This is awesome. Wow, this seems like a sick sweatshirt. Wow. This is a nice sweatshirt. King of Staten Island. Hoodie. Hell yeah. Can't wait to watch this movie. Really can't. Hopefully it's in here, and it is, guys. Pete Davidson is The King of Staten Island, from the director of Trainwreck and Knocked Up. I love both of those movies. Hilarious and heartfelt. That's from Peter Travers of Rolling Stone, who always gives great quotes on things. Yeah, very excited to watch this. Director and co-writer Judd Apatow. I think I just said that, actually. But pretty freaking great. So excited. Anybody who's seen this, let me know how it is in here. And then I'll let you guys know how it is once I watch it. We also have some, let's see. Oh, these are the Inkbox. Okay, so what they had me do, Inkbox, this company that makes temporary tattoos that last for a week or two, they had me design my own tattoo. So it was one of them. I don't know what else is in here, but we'll see where that is. And then we'll see. And then we'll see what else they got. So Inkbox, because I guess he has a lot of tattoos in the movie. So this is Inkbox. Let's see. Oh, this is my tattoo that I designed. Oh, it's very small. Okay, so I'll show it to you guys once I put it on. But I had it say, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It says, ciao for now. Which is what my mom used to always say when she would leave a room or sign off anything. Ciao for now, ciao for now. So I got that. I can probably put that like here. You guys let me know where you think I should put it. But I'm very excited about that. It says, you are art. And apparently it's easy to do. It says that it will, the application time is 1 to 2 minutes. You leave it for 60 minutes. And then the tattoo will darken in 24 to 36 hours, and it'll last for 1 to 2 weeks. So almost seems kind of like henna, but that's great. This is another ink box that they sent. Okay, this says The King of Staten Island. You guys can see that. It's kind of cool. Don't know if I'll be applying that to my body for 2 weeks, but you never know. And this is another one, and it is, let's see, same thing, same one as that. So it's got a cat on it though. Cat's kind of cool. You know, you never know. And then this is create your own personal masterpiece, free hand ink small. Wow. So formulas 1S ink in the bottle, instruction card, stainless needle, steel needle tip, black tattoo glove. Wow. So you can create your own. That's really cool. That's awesome. I love that. What fun. Thank you to Inkbox for hooking this up. And I will show you guys after I apply my Chow for Now. We'll see how it goes. And I'm very, very excited about it. Woohoo! Also in here is a water bottle, which is great. So thank you for this awesome box. What is this? This is just part of the box, but just in case. Oh no. Looks like it's got something in here. Maybe a poster type thing. This is a really nice one, guys. Thank you so much to Universal. Are you guys liking the unboxing, by the way? Oh, cool. It's a piece of artwork. That's awesome. King of Staten Island. Wow. What a cool piece of art, actually. It's great. I wish it was signed. I wonder who made that. All right. Pushing that to the side. Hopefully I don't push anything off the table there. Okay, that's just gonna have to live there for the show right now. Yeah, unboxings are cool. Good. I'm glad. Thank you guys for watching that. Let's see. Pete Parker says Friends from College has 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. I was just saying it wasn't great. I love Friends from College. That was a show on Netflix that I thought got canceled way too soon. I thought it was freaking awesome. The cast is amazing. And yes, I'm super obsessed with that show. I can't believe it has that rating. I think it's amazing. Don't know why it didn't do so well. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Glenn Caesar says, Roxy, on an unrelated note, any updates on returning or future guests? James Lott Jr., Tehran, Ritza, Vanessa Gritton, Maud, Dorian, and Perry. Also, speaking of the drawings on SEN, any plans for a Painting with Roxy episode or a Friends puzzle app? Great calls. For the guests, like I said, I haven't been able to get anybody because I haven't been able to confirm that I'd have internet. But now that I still won't have internet, but I'll be able to use hotspot as of the 26th, which is tomorrow. I told you guys that my friend Jeff Graham, who's a writer who reads all my scripts, is going to be coming on, which I'm really excited about. Dorian said he would be coming on. So we're absolutely going to do that. My friend Denny Wong, his movie is actually out today. But he made start to finish, produced, and directed, I believe. But he wrote the script, a movie that also has Sarah Stratton in it, and it's now available. I'll give you guys all the details soon, but I wanted him to come on as a filmmaker because I know a lot of you guys are aspiring filmmakers, and he did the damn thing. It's like kind of unbelievable. Submitted to festivals, the whole 9 yards, and it's awesome. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. And then in terms of some of the guests that you specifically mentioned, let's see. So that was Gritton has her top 5 show coming out, which is great. So she's been a little busy, but definitely I can try to get her back on the show. Tehran, I'm glad you asked about that because actually the World Girls on this Wednesday, so tomorrow, Tehran is performing in a show at the Comedy Store. His podcast, Imperfect Gentleman, is doing a live show, and they asked the World Girls to come on. So we will be going to the Comedy Store to perform tomorrow, which is a massive honor to be able to perform at the world famous Comedy Store. It will be broadcast live from the Comedy Store stream. But also if you're in the area, you can come to the show. You guys, it's very social distance and outside the audiences. So the audience is outside. First, they're watching the Lakers game. The Lakers game is going to be at 6, and then we go on at 9. And it's basically a panel. We talk about like all different fun women and men shit. I know that sounds like a vague thing, but it's going to be really exciting. And it's free. So you can watch it and stream it, or you can show up, go to the Comedy Store. It's all social distance. Like I said, tables 10 feet away from each other and whatnot. And yeah, we're really excited to do that. So definitely I will get Tehran back on this show. And especially because I'm going on his show now. So we will get that going. Okay. Who else did you ask about? James Lott Jr. would love to have him back. Ritza would love to have her back. Maud, yes, of course. Dorian, I already said yes, he's coming. And Perry, I still haven't asked her, which is so fucking stupid, but it's about the internet. So I just have to ask her. The Wangers I would love to have on too. They've never had me on their show, so I don't know. They've had their show a lot longer. Usually it's easy for me to ask somebody if they've had me on their show, but I totally could. Jeff Dye, absolutely. He just was on a road trip or something, an RV trip, but I believe I saw that he's back. So definitely. And Weston, yes, the World Girls are going on stage. We are going to be on stage with Tehran, which is really awesome. I'll give you guys all the details, but he Instagram and tweeted it, and I retweeted and re-Instagram if you want to check that out. That is available there. So, yeah, great question from you, Glenn. Always great question from you, Glenn. You are the frickin' best. You the best. You the best. Okay, so all of that. Alana Pierce. Yeah, great suggestions, guys. Great suggestions. I'll expose the Wangers on their show for not inviting you on the Wangers. Pink Sweets. Weston says, wow, not happy I'm missing that in person, but at least you can stream it. All right, so it is a big week on this show, or just in general for me. Just giving you guys the whole rundown before I get out of here. Any final Streamlabs or Super Chats, get them in now. I don't have an advice corner for today. Sometimes you're fucking tapped. So I will come back with one tomorrow. But tonight, oh no, that's not live yet. Whatever, I'm filming something. Tomorrow, I am live at the Roxy again at 1. And then at 9 p.m., I'm doing that stream for a Tehran show that will be broadcast on the Comedy Store, which is freaking great. Thursday, we'll be live at the Roxy again. I'll try to get some guests in, but I believe Steph is going to be in Los Angeles, so she might just be here for the Wednesday and Thursday show. And Wednesday night, obviously, did I already just skip through Wednesday night? Wednesday night is our World Girls in Real Lives episode, our quarantine crafts. It's fucking sick. Frank crushed it this time. It's amazing. Can't even believe it. So excited. Yes, it's awesome. So can't wait for that. Which is tomorrow at 6 p.m. And we'll be in the live chat, so make sure you watch that live. And then, live at the Roxy every day this week. Like I said, Steph will probably be here, but then we'll be booking guests for next week. I am filming stuff that I can't talk about yet on Thursday and Friday as well all day. So my timings of this show might be off, but I'll still come up. It just might be different time Thursday and Friday again, because I'm filming things I can't speak about right now. Oh yeah, we got a whole day. And then Saturday I'll be live on the show at the normal time. And then Darina, Steph, and I, alongside Frank and Cam and RB3 and Brennan, will be filming next month's IRL episode of the World Girls. So, and then Sunday we'll be back here and we'll be doing a World Girls episode at night. It's a fucking lot and we're so excited to do it. Yeah. Right now we're talking about the World Girls. We're getting, we need to get incorporated. It's been a whole fucking thing. We've been like dealing with, but we believe in it and we're fucking moving forward. So anyway, before I get out of here, couple more super chats coming in. Bear Hudson says, I'm asking everybody to speak out on racial injustices that you see. I'll be protesting and donating to Black-owned businesses today. This needs to end now. Yeah, Bear, we completely agree. Honestly, nobody in this chat is really welcome here who doesn't agree in terms of making sure that we speak out and are vocal about racial injustices. This is something that we talked about on the show today about Jacob Blake. It's something we talk about with Nikki Haley. We'll keep talking about it. Yes, and supporting Black-owned businesses is very important. Bear, thanks for always coming in here and keeping us straight. I really appreciate that. Glenn Caesar says, you'll post the link to Tehran's show during tomorrow night's The World Girls episode. Tomorrow night? Yes, definitely. Definitely. We'll post the link. Because I'm not exactly sure when they say they stream it live from the Comedy Store, if that's their website or their Instagram or what. So I'll have to get the details. But once I do, we'll post it. So we will be live at 6 for the World Girl, or we'll be premiering at 6 for the World Girls, and we'll be in there. And then while we're in there, we will put the link to what will be that night's event, which will be at 9 after or whenever the Lakers game ends. So 9:15 even. Yeah, whatever that turnaround is. Thank you, Glenn, for reminding me to do that. Thank you for always making sure that I'm on top of my shit, Glenn. Don't know what I would do with the fuck out of you. Do not know. Anyway, getting out of here. Tomorrow, hopefully, internet will be a little better on my end so that we don't have to keep doing these shortened streams, but we will see. You never fucking know with this place. Much love. Stay safe. Keep trying to help each other. I guess that is the advice corner for today, as we were talking about earlier. Times are fucking tough. Help as many people as you can. And this is not the time to be stingy. When times are tough. Okay, actually, I'll go into a 2-minute advice corner. She can't even help it. When times are tough, it's not the time to be fucking stingy and to be self-absorbed and self-involved and just to only take care of yourself, because that's the energy you'll receive in return. When times are tough, it's the time to fucking help everybody. Help everybody that you can in any way that you can. This is truly what I believe. And that energy will be matched by the world. Do not do what your brain might be telling you to do, which is like, only take care of yourself. Don't check in on your friends. This is already hard enough for you. Tighten up everything. Don't support businesses. Don't donate. Don't whatever. Like, it's not the time to be frivolous. Frivolous? Is that the word? But it's not the time to just be throwing willy-nilly things like help, doing things that don't matter. But it is so fucking important to know that now is the time to help everybody you can. Help all the people. And that's what you will get back. So a little bit of a Roxy Advice Corner. It's shortened. But anyway, love you guys lots. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. live at the Roxy. Bye. Make your bed, Jake. And the rest of you.